My friend, I want you to take just a minute and imagine this every step you take, every time you get up from your chair, every morning stretch. It all relies on the quiet strength of your muscles. But after 60, something starts to change. Maybe climbing the stairs feels more tiring than it used to. Maybe carrying a bag of groceries feels like a workout. Have you ever felt that way? One of my patients, Bill 68, once looked at me and said, "Doc, I thought getting weaker was just part of aging, until the day I fell trying to pick up the newspaper." But the problem isn't just age. It's how we take care of our bodies. And nutrition, especially the right kinds of vitamins, plays a quiet but powerful role in keeping your muscles strong, rebuilding what time slowly wears down. It's what helps you stay independent, move freely, and live life on your own terms, not someone else's. And today I want to share that with you, not just as a doctor, but as a fellow human being, someone your age sitting across from you who genuinely cares. You know, I used to think that just eating 3 meals a day and staying a little active was enough to stay healthy after 60. But I started to realize it's not that simple. One afternoon in my office, Susan, 72 years old, looked at me and sighed. "Doctor, I eat well. I don't skip meals, but I feel weaker every day. I couldn't even open a jar of jam this morning." I looked at her lab results and I wasn't surprised. She was vitamin deficient. Our bodies are amazing machines, but to run smoothly, they need the right fuel and enough of it. There are 5 key vitamins, I call them the muscle protection squad, that most people over 60 are missing. These aren't magic pills. They're science-backed nutrients that help your muscles build protein, fight silent inflammation, and keep the connection between your nerves and muscles working like a well-conducted orchestra. I'm going to walk you through each of these vitamins one by one. And I hope you'll listen, not because I'm wearing a white coat, but because I've seen too many people lose their freedom, simply because they didn't know this in time. Once you cross 60, there's something happening quietly inside your body, and most people never talk about it. It's called natural muscle loss. Not because you did anything wrong, it's just that your body doesn't produce muscle protein like it used to. Regeneration slows down, and little by little, week after week, you start to lose strength, and you may not even realize it's happening. I once sat down with Frank, a retired Marine, now 75 years old. He told me, "Doc, I used to carry crates of ammunition. Now my hands shake just lifting a jug of water." Frank isn't sick. He's just had time slowly wear away his muscles like ocean waves smoothing down a rock over the years. But here's the thing, muscle loss with age isn't destiny. We can't stop time, but we can slow down its effects. And the first step is recognizing that this is happening, and it can happen to you unless you take care of your body the right way. Have you ever felt weaker standing up from a chair, or noticed your knees get tired from longer walks? If so, it's not just aging. It's your muscles knocking on the door asking for your attention. Now I know when people hear the word vitamins, they immediately think of pills. But I've always believed food is still the first and best medicine. After 60 years of living, our bodies become a little pickier. They don't absorb nutrients like they did at 30. That's why choosing the right foods, easy to digest, easy to absorb, is the key to getting vitamins where they really matter, your muscles. One morning, Margaret, 66 years old, walked into my office holding a long list of supplements. She looked at me and said, "Doc, I'm taking all of these. So why am I still tired?" I smiled gently and asked, "What did you eat this morning?" She replied, "White toast and coffee." And right there, I understood the problem. She didn't need more pills. She needed eggs, salmon, Greek yogurt, leafy greens, avocado, simple foods filled with powerful natural vitamins, and much gentler on an aging stomach. So please remember this, every meal is a chance to rebuild muscle. Let your food do more than fill your belly. Let it strengthen your legs, steady your hands, and help you stay independent longer. Are you eating for strength or just for fullness? Have you ever tripped over the same rug you've walked across for years, or stood up a bit too fast and had to grab the chair for balance? Most people shrug and say, "Well, that's just getting old." But I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. I once cared for Mr. Robert, 81 years old, lived alone, still took his morning walks. One day he fell in the kitchen. All he did was reach for a glass of water. We ran some tests and found he was severely deficient in vitamin D and B12. You see, vitamin deficiencies aren't just about blood work. They affect your legs, your balance, your ability to react and stay upright. Medical research is clear. Older adults with low vitamin D are twice as likely to fall. Lacking B12, that can lead to numb feet, weak muscles, and poor coordination. And falls, they're not just painful. They take away your independence. Sometimes they take away the life you used to know. So today, I'm not just here to tell you which vitamins are helpful. I'm here because I don't want you to become another number in next year's fall statistics. I want you to picture this for a moment. If your roof starts leaking, would you wait until the whole ceiling collapses to fix it? Or would you patch the crack the moment you see it? Your health works the same way. And when it comes to your muscles, they need to be protected before they start disappearing. What breaks my heart is this. Most of my patients don't come to me until they've already lost their balance, already fallen, already gotten so weak they can't go grocery shopping or even tie their own shoes. And then they ask me, "Doctor, what do I do now?"